Hello and welcome to another audio analysis. In today's video we're taking a look at the track Into the Night by the German rock band Off Lights. This is one of 3 tracks that the band have released to date alongside Back to Life and Man or Machine, and they will soon be releasing an upcoming EP as they do begin their musical journey. For such a young and fresh band though, they've certainly been making quite a mark. For this track they actually recruited Chris Adam of Smash Into Pieces to assist on vocals, and it's a song that's been certainly very well received. It's been circulating a lot of the German radio waves, really getting an impression and really showing what the band are capable of. And if you do really enjoy this track, I will be sure to post a link to some of the other music videos the band have produced in the description of this video, as well as some of their socials, so you can follow them for more future content. For now though, will this track burn like the sun or simply fade into the night? Let's take a look at exactly how it sounds.
I can feel it burning in my veins while I'm waking from my sleep. Sirens calling from the night, we'll be guided by the beat. Could I live forever and again? Tell me who could ask for more? If I die tonight, then what it would be for?
Okay, already I'm loving some of the things we're getting in this track. I love this soft ambience filled opening that we have got, almost like that siren song that they're referencing in the third line. Sirens calling from the night, I will be guided by the beat. They're almost lulling you into the afterlife almost, and you can really see what this song seems to be focusing on. That idea of going into the night, passing into the next life. If I died tonight, then what would it be for? And that maybe that point where you're not ready for it, you're trying to pull yourself away from it, but you can feel it burning in your veins while you wake from your sleep. So there's that tug of war almost between life and death that you're kind of stuck in. Could I live forever and again? So maybe not knowing what comes in the next life. And this reference of I'm so far away from light, it's kind of a great lyric because it's really got this dual purpose. You kind of see the idea of you kind of the light at the end of the tunnel. You approach the light when you pass on to the next life. I'm so far away from light, so I'm still enshrouded almost in this darkness. So it could tie in with kind of things such as having negative thoughts and things like that, but you're not quite ready to go into that next life. You're currently under the black sun up in the sky. You still feel alive. Following my ghost heart into the night. So almost like there's a section of you, your soul isn't ready to go into the next life, but maybe your body kind of is. So you really get this tug of war coming in. And I love how the vocal style really makes that switch from the actual first verse, that soft but slightly deeper tone, into something much more soaring, really extending these notes, giving this track a lot of space and a lot of room to make it very expansive. Really fits in with the idea of kind of almost this vast open space, kind of ascending into the darkness and things like that.
Dark beneath the bright, taste all night and run my skin. My whole world shaded in blue light, our senses floating with the wind. We're crossing the line, 'cause who doesn't want to live forever? Oh, on the other side, but you'll never know until you've been there.
I really love some of the development we are getting with this track, bringing Chris Adam to provide the second verse and just really have these mixing vocal styles as well. It's always great when you see them kind of giving a guest appearance a bit more of a voice, certainly just not having them limited to one, and then bringing them in the chorus as well to really layer in these vocals really adds a very nice touch and really just kind of shows, again, a lot more depth to the track. And we certainly see the lyrics continuing a lot of different themes, really. You can look at the idea of a near-death experience. Who doesn't want to live on the other side? You'll never know until you've been there. It's almost like you've gone to that dark side almost, then you've been pulled back to life, you've managed to return. So even with the references to things such as ghosts as well, we do see these two sides, this tug of war in this track with really trying not sure which side of life you want to be on, because you don't really know what's over that line. Our sense is floating within the way we're crossing the line, so you're really going from that through that boundary into the next life. So I like how a lot of the lyrics are reflecting on this, but making great use of night and day and things like that. Lots of great lyrics and words that really tie in this association.
Everything's blurred and time disappears. There's nothing inside your voice, all I hear. Give me a sign so I can prove myself there's more. If I die tonight, I finally know what for. And I'm so far away from life. The lights are up in the sky. I come alive. All my ghosts are into the night. Your voice is calling out from everywhere, and I'm feeling in the air. I'm so far from
I absolutely adored that really big crescendic build we did get, really playing with these levels, going from these softer elements into something just really ramping it up towards the end of the track, really pulling in every single layer to really just kind of give it this big crescendic feel. And it's really helped by this very atmospheric feel that we have got. They're filling the space beautifully that the track has given them, or they've certainly given themselves with the lyrics and the themes that we are seeing. And certainly what a strong showing. And I love how we do get this continued development. Give me a sign so I can prove to myself there's more. If I die tonight, I finally know what for. So you can really see it touching on that idea of passing into the next life, that real questioning attitude that somebody has when they're not really sure if they're ready to move on or whether they're not. So it could really touch on different perspectives. It could be somebody that's in a very dark, negative mind space that really just wants to kind of give up on anything. It could look at somebody that's kind of had this near-death experience or is certainly critically ill almost and is just not sure what exactly comes next. The idea of being so far away from light because you're not sure if you're going to move across the barrier almost into that light, into the next life and live forever. So really, really strong songwriting on this track to really show that idea very clearly, whilst also making great use of a lot of lyrics that really kind of tie everything together. And musically, I really just love the expansiveness of this track. The idea of forever, things like that, you want it to feel endless almost, and they really captured that with the actual musical style as well. Certainly bringing Chris Adam as well to great effect, really letting him kind of work alongside Julian almost hand in hand, rather than him just kind of putting in a couple of lines and that being it. So I really, really did enjoy that track. Certainly a very impressive showing for a very young band as well. So if you do want to hear more from them, I will post links to some of their other music videos in the description of this video, as well as some socials if you do want to check them out and keep an eye on them in the future, because I do hope that if this is the kind of quality the band can produce, we will hopefully be seeing a lot more from them. Certainly hopefully start to see them maybe outreach themselves in Germany and certainly become much bigger as they do continue to produce music. But really, really impressive modern rock track, full of expansiveness, full of strong lyrics, and musically very strong as well. So that will be everything for today's video, but as always, feel free to let me know your thoughts about this track in the comments section below, and do be sure to check out the band. They certainly sound like they're going to be going places over the next few years. Also, if you'd like to see more content like this, then please do feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next Dojo analysis.